Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full Hope of the Universe themed moveset. Now this is also something else I want to start on the channel where I basically go over original characters movesets. So in this case it'll be Goku. So if you guys have any moveset suggestions or stuff like that, you know, I've said this a million times before, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be used for future videos. And of course, if you do enjoy these videos, then leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, then subscribe, as I upload pretty much every single day at the same time. So very briefly, going over the moveset, I decided just to use something that was just Goku themed in general, rather than using something from a specific saga, such as the Buu arc or the Frieza saga, because this way I think it's going to make it a bit more interesting and it'll just look better. So firstly, a evasive spirit explosion. That's on pretty much like half of his movesets in Xenoverse 2 anyway, so I might as well go for that. I decided to go for Super Saiyan over Kaioken because Super Saiyan is just much better. Now, I went for Breaker Energy Wave over Super Spirit Bomb as one of my ultimates because Super Spirit Bomb, again I've said this a million times before, it's just too slow to be effective in 1v1 PvP. Plus Breaker Energy Wave is pretty much the angry Kamehameha that Goku uses to defeat Frieza on Namek. And of course, for my other ultimate I have the Super Kamehameha. And for my supers, because I didn't use the Super Spirit Bomb as one of my ultimates, I decided to go for the regular version. I've also got the Super God Shock Flash, also known as a 1-inch punch for, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Kaioken Assault, and just the normal Kamehameha super attack. So that being said, let's get into the first battle. So in certain instances, this moveset can be very, I wouldn't necessarily say broken, but it's very OP, and you'll see what I mean later on. So I do have a maximum of 7 bars of ki that I can have at one time, well when my ki is fully charged I should say. And given that you can only use the Breaker Energy Wave once per fight and only when your opponent has low health, and the Super Kamehameha only takes 3 bars of ki to use. So if you've got max ki, which in my case it'll be 7 bars, and I break my opponent's guard with the Triangle Stamina Break for example, I could then potentially hit them with 3 ultimate attacks before they recover. I wouldn't necessarily say that's cheap or, you know, quote unquote spamming, because you need to have max ki when you start it, well when you initiate it, and you need to make sure that it's going to actually hit your opponent, because if not, then you're wasting a potential of 6 bars of your own ki. So, you know, it just depends on your playstyle I guess, but something I did notice about this guy was that when he goes for the back hit, it tends to be at the exact same time, and he's not necessarily predicting me, more so that he's just going for the back hit and hoping for the best. But there he went for Super Saiyan 3, and I got the very disrespectful perfect block. I got another one there which broke his guard, and here I sent him flying there with a Triangle Stamina Break, and this is pretty much where I essentially win the fight now, because I broke his guard, sent him flying down, and I hit him with 2 Super Kamehameha ultimate attacks, and then I attempt the Breaker Energy Wave, but complete fail because he went for hyper movement, and I'm surprised that didn't break my guard. I don't know why it didn't, I mean who knows. But here I am kind of being a bit of a dick I guess, because I do want to finish him off with either the Kaioken Assault or the Super God Shock Flash. And I did almost pull off the 1-inch punch there, but he must have saw it and just, you know, moved out of the way. So I'm kind of waiting for him to dash into me here. I have almost 1 bar of ki recovered, which is all I really need. I go for the Homing Dash there to try, you know, finish it off, but no, he goes for the God Breaker, completely wrecks me. So I think I drop out of Super Saiyan 1 in a moment. I think that's the transformation I mean, or maybe Super Saiyan 2, I'm not too sure, like, it kind of looks the same, like, let's be fair. So I drop out of it to try and kind of bait him into rushing into me, so he didn't. So I tried to go for the Kaioken Assault, and in a moment I do decide to finish off the fight because, like I've showed in the past for both me and my opponent, if you're being a bit cocky or playing like a bit of a dick, that can really turn on you in pretty much an instant. So with that being said, fun first fight, very fun. Let's move on to the second battle for this video. So as we enter the second fight, my opponent this time has picked Future Gohan, and right here he flies away before either of us hit each other, and he charges up, and why? But yeah, I go for the Stamina Break. Now granted, his stamina will recover pretty fast because, you know, he had over 2 bars before I broke it, so I mean, just why would you do that? I just don't know why. But yeah, here we go into a clash, and I mean, we're like, what, 22 seconds into the fight, so I don't really know, like, I haven't really got a feel for him yet, as it were. So here, I go for Super Saiyan 1, and he follows suit by going for Future Super Saiyan as I fire a Kamehameha at him, which will, you know, tank some of his stamina. So that's always not going to happen because, you know, it's just, you know, making them use some of their stamina without vanishing, like, if that makes sense. But I vanished there as he went for the Stamina Break, and I hit him here with the Stamina Break as well. He hits him, but it doesn't register, so that sucks, but I guess it's a good thing because if I broke his guard, I don't think I would be able to finish him off before his stamina recovered. I'm not too sure, but I do break it again in a moment by setting up the anticipation fist, and right there, that's very nice. I get him in a bit of a combo, I hit him down with the triangle stamina break, I go for the super Kamehameha, and I hit him there and finish him off with the energy breakaway. And like I said at the top of the video, it's a very, well, in the previous fight rather, the super Kamehameha ultimate or any other low costing ultimate such as the full power energy wave or volley, combined with the breaker energy wave, it can be very devastating. So let's move on to the next fight for this video, and against this guy, who this time he picks the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken variation of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And you saw right there, he tried to charge up at the very beginning, but I was going to dash into break his guard, but he stopped, so he must have learned his lesson. We're going to 2 clashes right after each other, and I did want to try going to a third by going for the swing kick, because that way it's just basically free key, so I may as well. He does have a lead over me at the moment, I would say. He's got like what more, you know, well, I was going to say he had more stamina, but now I do. I go for Super Saiyan 2 here, and looking back, I don't know if that's the best thing I should have done, because it is a very high costing key moveset, that makes sense. God, that sounds so awkward saying that, but you know what I mean. I go for the Super God Shock Flash there, or the 1-inch punch, whatever you want to call it, and I try to follow up with the Kaioken. He's kind of trigger happy with the Super God Fist, I think, or whatever. So here he's got no stamina, I've got 3 bars, so I'm okay, I think. His stamina is only going to recover now, so he can vanish. I kind of knew he was going to do it, so I did go for the back hit slightly late there, but I was okay. I was able to recover enough time before he hit me with the Super God Fist. I break his guard there, and looking back, I think this now is really where the fight really, well, turned on me, because his stamina is going to recover in a moment, and instead of me going for stamina reset, I go for the Kaioken Assault, which didn't, I mean, it did an okay amount of damage on him, but just compare both of our stamina and key bars. I mean, I have pretty much none, and he has pretty much maximum, so I am getting, look, I'm in a bit of trouble here, I would say, just based on that. We have roughly the same amount of health compared, I mean, like, yes, he does have more health than me, but, well, right now, it is actually pretty similar, so I do need to start, you know, really focusing here. So I did get the perfect block up when he went for the regular Kamehameha. I got for Spoot Explosion there thinking, okay, if I can get a stamina reset, I'm going to be okay. I do get a stamina reset, but the only problem with that is that, well, Goku's now kicking my ass. Now, I will get my stamina recharge before he beats me, but I think really that's like, I really messed up there. Like, I really messed up. I think earlier I said, I think this is now the turning point, but no, looking back, that was definitely it. I do get a perfect block up there, and that almost broke his guard because he has like what? Well, when I got the perfect block off, he had like less than a quarter of 1 stamina bar. So I do send him down there with the heavy basic combo. I did charge up the spray one, completely misses. I go for the Kaioken Assault there, thinking that might finish him off. He goes for the Super Kamehameha, and I don't know why I didn't move. Maybe because I was panicking, I don't know. But yeah, he does kick my ass and beat me. Oh, okay, so let's move on to the next fight for this video. So, as we go into the final fight for this video, my opponent this time has Cooler Supernova and Perfect Kamehameha as his 2 ultimates. Now, they're both very slow, but they do a lot of damage, and especially so with the Perfect Kamehameha, as you can't block that. But I do get a very early stamina break off there, and I immediately went for the swing kick, but it completely failed. So, well, I don't think I wasted any stamina doing that, which normally you waste, well, you use 1 rather, not waste. But yeah. His stamina did recover, and I made him vanish already. I get another perfect block off there, and I was expecting him to vanish, but I mean, the fight is a bit laggy. Like you saw there, we went to a clash after we already hit each other, so whatever. But this guy does that thing where if you vanish, then they'll vanish as well, rather than go for the back hit or trying to set up the anticipation fist or anything else like that. But after this clash, he goes for Super Saiyan 3. I did try and perfect block it, complete foul, so I also go for Super Saiyan 3, and he goes for the Supernova Cooler. I hate that thing so much, but thankfully I avoid that by going for the homing dash, and then I try to follow up with the Kaioken attack, which completely fails, or rather the Kaioken Assault. I go for it again there, and it does hit him, but then he vanishes, which I mean, like he's got less than 2 bars of stamina now, so he can't vanish again. Well, now he can because he's just recovered. Well, no he can't because I've just made him vanish. Jeez, but yeah, I do have a pretty good lead over at this point. He goes for the perfect Kamehameha. I did try and break his guard, but as you can see, he kept making me flinch as I tried to do anything at all, so yeah, that sucks for me. But now, after the clash again, I go for another 1-inch punch, the Super God Shock Flash rather, and I go for a Warp Kamehameha, and now he has less than 1 bar of health, so again, I'm in a decent place right now. I have a lot of stamina. Under, well, 3.5 bars of key. I mean, let's be fair, I've kind of won at this point because I can hit him with either, well, I can't hit him with my Breaker Energy Wave ultimate at the moment because he has Like, I think you need to be in flashing red health, and I think he will be in a moment, I'm not too sure, but I did unblock there to try and get a perfect block off, and here he hits me with the perfect Kamehameha, and to protect my health I go for 2 evasives. I probably could have just got away with just using one there, I'm not too sure, but because I do have a good lead off him, I do decide to go for stamina reset, and there he sends me flying away, and I recover the rest of my stamina now. So again, there's just no way at this point he can make a comeback. Like, he's got low health, low ki, which I don't really care about ki, but his stamina is non-existent at this point. So yeah, again, look, I have a nice lead over him. I send him flying down there, and I hit him with a breaker energy wave, and that will thankfully finish him off. So that being said, thank you guys for watching the video, and I forgot he rage quit, so that's always nice when it happens. So that being said, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.